Yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nba2k26. Get hit by the channel with that notification.
https://youtube.com/@BritneyEdwards1996 C equals X6 OICWP50_UA.
As I face the Thunder, Hall of Fame, do we lose? Well, it's 7-4, 11-0. I have Jerry McLean, Sega Dawson, Dylan Williams, Chip Miller, the ball silver. I'm gonna guard Shay. I'm gonna guard Shay right here.
Hi everyone, we've got a good one for
I'm not
you
fortunate because
tonight.
I'm best.
Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these congratulations. A 2-0 start in their NBA Cup.
Let's be back.
What an
It's
incredible
Sunday.
opportunity they have here tonight.
Oh, they're in great position. 3 wins and normally put you in a good place to advance. So if they take care of business at home tonight, they're sitting pretty.
And then when you talk about the Thunder, this is their third group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams.
Then
it's Jared McCain. And it's Sorber in at the 5, down low. 20 feet out. The Lakers with the rebound. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. It's going to be interesting to see who and how this team comes to win.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Now, here's SGA. Defense right on him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he's good on the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Holmgren with the steal. To the middle, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Okay. Give it a 2-point hold back and fucking
good for the basket. 400 to
with that shot. And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Oklahoma City. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And checking out the Lakers, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Down by 12.
Start they were hoping for.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
I know we know the first
Another one.
to get 2 points.
And now we'll get perspective here. Now the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals and playing disruptive basketball.
And And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Williams. Good on both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back over to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Hachimura, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Hayes with the screen for Hachimura. Lays it up off the glass.
14 6. Stop.
How to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally.
Pass to McCain. .139 left in the first quarter. A piece of it. Here's Hachimura.
Let's go. Okay, stop. Stop.
What a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside, SGA. On the wing, Mitchell. No good with the triple.
And the defense died for one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Shoots the 3. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
SGA feeling it out a bit. At the crossover. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Lakers trail by 6. And it's Hayes in the corner. There's 21 seconds left in the first. And the layup falls.
Round 4. Round 4.
Bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Edwards against SGA.
How are you reaching a hazard?
Second team. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Richard.
McCain with the ball. With the teardrop. No good on the last second attempt there.
Here's our defense for another block. Playing the Thunder is the
Thunder
support.
lead by 4. And back with the start. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's giving them control of the pace in this one.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Tobic, Chet Holmgren out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Richards in at the center.
Switch.
Into the lane. And that one, good.
Down 2. Down 2. Let's go. Let's go.
Disadvantage attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson. Hey, that's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here's Topic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. You know, Richard, you switched teams a few times in your career. Tell us, what's the first year in a new city like being, you know, with the new team and new surroundings?
You know, early in the season, it takes a little bit to get settled, but it's also dependent. Are you solo? Do you have a family? There's so many things that go into a player getting comfortable in a new city.
And the Lakers take on 2 more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that's a jump by Holmgren.
Rolling off the pig, Holmgren can beat you in a number of ways.
Edwards inside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. For 3, Mitchell. That shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hachimura with a screen on Williams. Drives to the hoop. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Let's go.
An aggressive move and fantastic.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, now they're taking care of the basket.
And the Thunder making a change here. McCain's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the left side wing. Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Let's go.
For the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's McCain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Jalen Brunson, he was checked in for the Lakers. Edwards, that's good.
Start taking over.
Setting up a quality shot is just
Pass to McCain. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Richards passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. They set the screen. And he drives in. That one falls. McCain's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense. He is always going to finish that.
Edwards drawing the double team. Back to Hachimura. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Report.
Outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you, Kevin.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allen. Here's Brunson. And Brunson goes it 10.
Let's go. I'm about to pass it. What do we do? Let's go.
He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
They're trailing by 5. 1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For Edwards. The Thunder with another miss.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Nice dish by Williams, an aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
Brunson against McCain. Fade away, right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Outside Williams. Back to SGA. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Out to Edwards. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
In the corner, it's McCain. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And Edwards slams it in. Taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
And please direct your attention to center court. And
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They need to get after it more on the glass.
Problem is, they're going up against some very good rebounders.
Yeah, but if you don't try, you're definitely going to fail.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio.
Oh, no, you haven't.
And that is it for halftime,
folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Rui Hachimura.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Holmgren. Pass to McCain. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
This is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Sorber. In at the 5. Home in the paint. Inside. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. Yeah, the chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
SGA against it. And it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Hachimura finds Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Snatched away. To the inside. Poke loose. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kept alive. Ball stolen. Outside, SGA. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards' shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
You thought I was going to watch me right now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. With the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
40-31, let's go.
Ahead of the
Let's go.
defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Up top, Edwards. SGA to...
Happy Friday.
What's up, Daniel? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday to you.
And Greg, the way the floor is faced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only you have more room, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Edwards kicks to Hachimura. That's in coming off the
I bet
assist
though.
from Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got his 6th assist on the night. Trailing by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Hachimura. From 15 feet away, count the basket and the foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Holmgren finishing the tough play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities. And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively. Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Thunder with some changes. Richards is checked in, and Topic is subbed in for Jared McCain. Elbow shot is on the way. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the basket by Edwards.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Topic. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Oklahoma City has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Edwards kicks to Hachimura. Out to Edwards. The three-pointer's off the mark. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is out there with Topic. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Richards in at the center position. Now here's Edwards. Out to Brunson. Edwards inside. Covered by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Mike and open.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now McCain. There's a good screen. Here's Topic. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To take the lead. No good there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Edwards. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half. And they're trailing by 4. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. He takes it in. Williams with a clean look. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Edwards drawing the double team. Mitchell outside. To take the lead. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Pass to Topic. And here is Williams. He's covered by Hachimura. Richards with it. Here's Topic. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Now Brunson puts up the 3. Brunson out of the corner.
I see he has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Thank you, Allie. And here's Edwards. Hachimura with a screen on SGA. And he banks the layup in.
Determination in the post. I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
That's the first, and that brings them within 2.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounding, just an all-around terrific basketball.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected up the pressure.
With this screen on SGA. Edwards drives in.
Oh, the officials are all over
Let's
that.
go, Edwards. Let's go.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point
Three.
game.
Good one, fix it.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander.
One not three was good. One not three was good.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Oh, here's Edwards. 17-foot shot away, and the shot goes in.
Come on, today. Let's go.
Effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Outside Holmgren, here's SGA. Jalen Williams.
Nope.
Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. Now, and they call it a legal screen here.
Back out. Back out. We're down. Oh, three. Come on. Come on.
Talking about a game down the stretch.
Keep pushing up right here.
No calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. SGA punts him there for the rebound.
He's very confident from that range. But you can't make him push.
Second team.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jalen Brunson.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
McCain misses the 3. And now they decide to foul intention.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
And there's the 3.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
The fourth team.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Los Angeles, Jalen Brunson.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. And with that, they remain undefeated.
We'll get it done right there.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Clutch.
Let's go. They're going to fix it done again to February 1st. It's Boston in sports business. Wait, what? You look like you want to say Boston wins. Oh, Gary beat them October 12th. Well, October 20th. But they beat him. Let's see if we can beat him again. It was 8-4. Boston 8-4. It was 12-0. Boston, if I can shut down Shaq, I can shut down Jelly. One house. Peter Peeler, Dylan Brown, Bobo Gomez, Jason Taylor, Paul Reed. Work.
Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Peeler in at the point.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Brown. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Edwards. Last game, 26 points for him. Knocks it down from distance.
That's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Lakers head coach. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Right? That's
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
A capable ball handler with a scorer's mentality. I see Hachimura finishing plays like that for years to come.
Tatum passes to Gonzalez. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. And no good. The dry spell continues. Hayes finds Edwards. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, buries it from 3.
Well, early in this game, one good play after another.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And how about we check the numbers for Rui Hachimura? Back to Brown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated. What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
On the wing, Tatum. Over Hachimura. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Now here's Edwards. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Gonzalez passes to Tatum. Here's Peeler. Back to Tatum. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Tatum's...
It's not open, bro. Let's contest it, bro.
Got 5.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Edwards for 3. Rebound Boston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Peeler, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Edwards. Out to Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Pays the pass to Edwards. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Counted.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
1:36 left to play in the first. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Tatum from behind the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Lakers trail. To stop the drought. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 10 points.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. They get it back. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tries the spin move. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And both free throws good for Brown. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Fires the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their
Both teams putting up some points. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Ben Simmons. Jaylen Brown is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Johnson, and it's Clayton in at the 1. Down low. Here's Achiuwa. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it fly. Edwards. get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Will stand Joe Mazzulla as a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about it. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Celtics.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
Achua passes to Brown. Here's Clayton. The 3 is up. Edwards pulls it in.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Kept alive. Perfect night so
Go
far.
to Heath.
2 for 2.
Second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And they double up Edwards. Hachimura finds Edwards. To the left wing. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And he makes it. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Hachimura outside. Outside Edwards. Now to Hachimura. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight. And when a team is able to play in different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense. Able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a blinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Los Angeles leading by 7. Edwards for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's no secret this team loves playing in the building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Lakers. They love where they stand right now. First place.
I think for Los Angeles, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Gonzalez. The 3. Hachimura with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 from the field.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Tatum just so strong inside.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 6 here in the
Let's go.
quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum with the power move.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. And so far, he hasn't had the same from this game.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Tatum with another miss. Here's Hayes. There's the
Let's go.
Let's go. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Clayton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And so it's Los Angeles. Up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
And that is going to do it for us.
Let's go. Looking for the Celtics is a robber.
I'm
good. How you doing today,
we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
But it's not going to go. We get back on Sunday.
He was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
JB showing off those handles.
I'm at 571 subscribers.
What, 401? I'm still grinding.
Jaylen Brown. He doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot on.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. There's a great up fake.
Let's go.
On a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And for the Celtics, we've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Paul Reed. And it's
Let's go. 4:30.
Play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I'm in there. Probably not stop, but want to slow down 1 minute stop. I'm going to slow down. Don't stop. I'm tomorrow. Let's go.
2017 draft. At the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, BA, that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Edwards. 15 points in the game. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Let's go.
Whooping him. Another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line in the third spot.
because I come from a thinking game, but I'm not into dudes.
The shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Tatum passes to Reed. And here's Brown for three. Boston, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside.
But Nate, I'm not into dudes.
Well, sometimes you just make shots.
Like females.
They certainly come out on a tear in the
They're
third
fourth.
quarter.
Brown passes to Tatum. Gets the three to
Okay.
fall.
You pick up five.
19 points.
Well, Tatum is rightfully
Nate not to do either, bro.
come from deep.
You like me, Nate? Nate not to do either, bro. You like females, bro.
Edwards for three. Hits the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Let's hit this off.
Defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Edwards against Brown. Rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking.
Let's go.
Being able to
Do the third, let's go.
creating for my teammates and
Oh,
putting
Detroit.
pressure on the defense. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Bro.
Tatum passes to Peeler.
Nate told us once I was on his wild that he wanted to. He tried to get his wild one time, bro.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep.
Why are you
And
trying to fuck
again,
with his
Boston
wild,
with
bro?
a triple.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. They get the rebound. Hachimura outside. Over to the left wing. There's the three. Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes on the clock. Los Angeles leading by 23. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside, Brown. Here's Peeler. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Brown passes to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Looking to get it going.
Nope.
Brown can't hit.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And
Let's go.
it's in there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Edwards has got 8 here in this
He's
quarter.
stop right
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first
Whoa.
option on every possession.
Takes a three. Nails it from 3.
We're taking the open.
23 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Reed to the right side. Here's Gonzalez. No points yet. Here's Peeler. Outside Tatum to stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go in. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Reed passes to Tatum.
Oh.
Boston again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Let's go.
14 points for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
That won't go either for Tatum.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range. And it gets even worse for them. He just bolts down the lane.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Los Angeles just dominating the
Dude, let's lose against this rival team. It's impossible.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And he drives in.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. And for the Celtics, Ben Simmons is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Johnson. And it's Clayton in at the point.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And for the Lakers, Achua passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Achua. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Simmons finds Johnson. Outside Achua. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons with a screen on Edwards. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
Let's go.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now Simmons. Outside Johnson. Achua with a screen on Edwards. Outside Achua. Pass to Clayton. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
And it didn't register as an official block.
Let's go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Hachimura. Ooh, lands.
Let's go.
Drops in. Hachimura's got 19 points.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Oh.
Good shot by Clayton, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-3 run.
Let's go.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Brown. Outside Johnson. Here's Clayton. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this
series.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Out to Hachimura. Outside Edwards. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 18 points.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
There's no argument. Tatum's at his best when he's distributing.
Takes the 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Soft touch off the glass.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clutch.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answer.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Tatum passes to Peeler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
So good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Peeler. It's deflected. Hachimura against Tatum. And slammed in by Hachimura.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.
BRB, I am about to put my clothes in the dryer. I am back.
But for the Thunder game, it was 8-5. We 13-0. For facing early in the stream. I'm playing on the road at home. I'm trying to on the road. Let's get it.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here. Welcome to basketball.
Shut him down now. Again.
Joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Then it's Jared McCain.
Let's go.
Then there's Holmgren. And it's Zorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Holmgren outside. Hits it from three-point range. Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Yeah, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
Here's Holmgren. Following the three by the Lakers with the step back. Here's SGA. Hayes down low. McCain defending. Hayes no good. To the paint. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets. Not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on him. And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Back to McCain. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Over Edwards. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
Uses the glass to finish the way. Edwards got 5.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
There's Williams with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 6. Down low, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to McCain. They need this. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back over to you, Kevin.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Lakers leading by 11. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
They had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Thunder with some changes. Richards is checked in, and it's Mitchell for Williams.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A steal. And now the fast break. Hachimura to the ball.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Back to McCain. Pass to Sorber. And it's SGA in the corner. 4 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jovic comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Richards with it, covered by Hayes. Here's McCain. And yes, it's good.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Covered by Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And it's in there. He's got 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Now McCain. Now Mitchell. Back to McCain. Holmgren sets the screen for McCain. From the arc. Chimura grabs the miss.
Impressive that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
He did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
This has been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And McCain drops them both. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 17. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Don't check.
How about
Wait, no, let's go. Pick up.
to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
No.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Sweet.
Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Banked in off the glass.
On both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
For 3, Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. This game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Boston.
Let's go.
Selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Mitchell passes to Richards.
Hey, what's in Tom now?
Now Mitchell. No good on the triple. His shot is good.
Go for 9. Let's go.
On the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Thunder have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And how about we check the numbers for Rui Hachimura? And so here is Oklahoma City. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Oh, that one, no.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's McCain for three, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Lakers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season. Most games in ball fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout making here tonight.
And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. They get it back. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Holmgren with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's McCain. Lays it up and banks it in. McCain's got 4 points this quarter. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Do the shoot.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. Here's McCain. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. McCain's got 10 points in the game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Check back in.
Outside Williams. Pass to McCain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Oh, he's starting to percolate now in the second quarter.
Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. And another three for the Lakers. Let's check in now. Who's got a story for us?
Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, it doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Guys, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Edwards. From downtown, it's good again. His seventh best, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Just keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Sorber, covered by Hayes. Now McCain. And the Thunder, another 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Gilgeous-Alexander covering. He chains it straight down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Williams. And he comes up with the deuce.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
He's guarded by Williams. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 10.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so it's Los Angeles ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish.
Come on. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're dominating on the backboard, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out fussling, out schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
That is more than enough of us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Sorber in at the center, filling out the middle. It's Williams with the drive, and they pick up two.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Let's go.
Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. It's good.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Edwards kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Edwards. Drills it from outside. He's got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Lakers with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Williams. Back to McCain. Six to shoot. Back to Williams. It's tipped. Edwards against SGA. Misses from short range.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
To the middle. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
We love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Knocked away.
Pick it up.
Hayes with the steal. the shot from
Let's
the
go.
low post is good. Hayes has got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You
No,
lock in on the
really?
moment and play the right way.
And he makes good on the
Let's go.
right.
Let's go.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. To stop the run. It's holding by Edwards. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter.
Let's go.
7 of 8
Let's go.
points.
Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards defending. It's picked off. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 22 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to McCain. The shake. A rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Hayes. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Let's go.
Great move by Hachimura right through the defense. Powers to the rim. Look out below.
Pass to Delgado. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And no good. The try-spell continuing for him. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot will not fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And for the Thunder, we got Jared McCain, also Mitchell out there, and it's Williams at the 3. For 3, Edwards. Buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
441.
Wow, that is a big-time drive by Jalen Williams. This guy can do it all.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's McCain. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glare. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Williams passes to Richards. Here's Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They grabbed their own miss. Now Hachimura. Lock at 6. He's still up.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Mitchell finds McCain. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Nailed from three-point land.
3.4.
McCain's got 19 points.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Took him no time.
3.4.
Spacing the floor. That's his third shot
Come back. Come on.
and his second in this half.
It's McCain on the wing. Throws it up high, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Sorber, covered by Hayes. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Sorber, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Outside Williams. DB won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
McCain gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. McCain's got 6 in this quarter. Edwards against McCain. Edwards, good.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their frustration.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Hayes. He takes it in.
He lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
McCain's shot is off. LA's on 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
It's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out a punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just get after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rui Hachimura.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Edwards, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Mitchell right side. Here's Sorber, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Edwards, and he banks it away. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Back to Mitchell, takes the 3. Edwards with the block. So it's Los Angeles doing this one easy. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they couldn't find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really
pouring on. It's fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present our player of the game.
Never faced Misfits. We were 6-8. We were 14-0. Let's work for the role. Misfits. Kyrie Irving, Cedric Howard, Jalen Wells, D.J. Jackson, Derek Jackson Jr. Let's work.
Oh, say does that star span. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Here we go. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can. And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And the basket by Edwards.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Memphis. It's a three-point game. Irving finds Jackson. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call. Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Coward missing. He's covered by Wells. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Wells. Back to Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the game.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Irving, pass to Wells. It's Jackson, high post. On the wing, Irving. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Rui Hachimura. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Coward. Hachimura. Covering. On the wing, Irving. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Shot that time, not on target. Oh, excellent D there from Jackson. Wells, the pass to Irving. Here's Jackson. Here's Coward. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Edwards. Well timed pass,
Yeah,
and he goes straight to the bucket for the
go.
layup. Edwards has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Irving against Hayes, and stolen by Hayes. Driving in.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So Memphis calls timeout, their first. A line change here for Memphis. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Lakers. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, the Grizzlies not posing much of a threat.
I think for Los Angeles, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Marshall. Pass to Knox. They set the screen. Let's go with a 3.
Oh.
He can't hit that time. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Let's go.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 11 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their
Let's go.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor. And so far,
let's go.
Opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
We've got Wendell Carter, and it's Hood Shafito in at shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late. Time.
Carter, the pass to Knox, picked by Carter. Steps back and shoots. And it's Knox missing.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Hachimura. Rebound by Carter. Grizzlies trail by 16. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally.
You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself.
Let's go.
He does a good
Me
job.
too. Let's go.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Let's go.
Good on the bucket.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Hood-Schifino. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hood-Schifino. Los Angeles leading by 20. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player.
Timeout.
It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Timeout called. Memphis. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The Lakers, #1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
It's Wells on the wing. To get back on track. And that one's good. Howard.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Let's go.
Let's go. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can hold something like that off.
Still in the early stages of the season here. But some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Graham.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 6 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Wells. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor.
Let's go.
To climb back,
let's go.
They've got to put forth more effort.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Up ahead. Edwards, the pass to Hayes. Shoots over Jackson. Now Hayes. And the ball out of bounds.
And they got a spot in the top half of the NBA for fewest turnovers per game. They do a pretty solid job protecting the ball on the dribble and making smart passes.
And working their way into the top 10 for second chance points bucket speaks to this squad's commitment to scoring on every offensive possession. They want points every trip down. Jackson down low. He's defended by Hayes. Gets the bucket.
Get the threes, Jaron. Hammer them down low. Great possession, big fella.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Coward. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Coward. 6 to shoot. Shot from the low post is good. Coward's got 5.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Wow, I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jackson finds Irving. Back to Jackson. Some solid defense from Hayes.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nope.
And it's Irving missing. Edwards looking it over. There's the triple. Drains the triple. 16 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. That does it for halftime.
Let's make it a third. Let's work.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's Los Angeles now. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Hayes with a screen on Irving. Edwards, a pass to Hayes. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Irving. Pass to Coward. Now here's Jackson. Jackson, right side. Back to Jackson. Wells, pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Coward. Jackson, no good with the tip. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Hachimura sets a screen. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Coward. Knocks down the triple. Coward's got 8.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Edwards with it. He's got 16.
Ooh.
Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Wells. Not a lot of room. Back to Jackson. Basket's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Yes,
Finally.
and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Wells from deep. And another three from Memphis.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Beyond the arc. Edwards, no good.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Pass to Irving. Over Edwards. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Sense of the game by too close.
Called the Grizzlies. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Lays it up and banks it in.
Let's go.
Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
A capable ball handler with a scorer's mentality. I see Hachimura finishing plays like that for years to come.
Irving for 3. Fires in the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Lakers lead by 23. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
The BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't a... level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
6-1-3-4, let's go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Irving. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make it 9 tries so far.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Yep, that one goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
There's the steal. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Let's go.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. The 3 ball. That one is off. And so it's Los Angeles. Expanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Jalen Wells, and it's Knox in at the one spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got assist number 8 now on the night. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Let's go.
Give him 23.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer. Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
And Edwards, here he goes. Stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Memphis. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Greg.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
I'm not going to work hard. I got the block.
Lets it fly from 18.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Outside Wells. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. He's guarded by Irving from the arc. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Knox. And he jams it home with authority.
47.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific
80 points. Let's go.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Carter, the pass to Hughes. And here's Carter. He's defended by Hayes. That one drops for him. Carter's got his first points in this one.
How about Carter looking steady and composed under pressure? That took real concentration.
The kick out to Edwards. Oh, don't get a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more. That's on Wendell Carter. Memphis making a switch here. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you've got to tighten it up on D.
Outside Wells. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Nice decision by Irving there to set up his teammate.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Clutch.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed. Made the game look easy.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 16 feet out, and that one's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 32 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time to present our player of the game.
BRB, I am about to get my clothes out of the dryer. I am back.
I'm back. And if I fix this one to 6-6, we're 15-0. Now I got fixed on. Like I said, it was 6-6, we're 15-0. Playing at home with the Sun High School, Anderson, Devin Booker, Michael Porter Jr., Richard Fleming, Mark Williams. Let's work.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball.
We're just taking my time, I'm going to play with Custom Starter,
One-sided GA, but you never know.
only. We're just taking my time for
They say anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Booker. Williams is out there with Fleming. Then it's Henderson. And it's Porter at the small forward. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Williams sends a screen for Henderson. And a miss there on the triple. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with JJ Redick. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker.
No way.
Headshot off. Great deed that time from Edwards. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Let's go.
He's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
One Booker.
Edwards against Booker. To the paint. A nice shot by Fleming.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And Phoenix has possession, following the three by the Lakers. Here's Porter. Williams kicks to Porter. That one doesn't go.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Let's go.
Improving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Henderson, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Here's Fleming. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Henderson. The shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Ball forward.
Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And this is right around the time when the team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change with an instant.
And Teron Lue wants to turn out. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Whitehead's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Booker. To end the run. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his fourth rebound in this one. About that one.
14-4, up 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Henderson. Hopping on the board. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Edwards. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball.
Let's go. 13 points in the game.
Let's go. This run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fleming the pass to Henderson. Here's Whitehead. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance.
You didn't stop for it. You didn't stop.
The big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Fleming. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Booker looking around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They are tearing through the league right now with 15. Wow, what a
goal!
Unbelievable!
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Booker. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Hayes with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Okay.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Hachimura in the corner. It's good from long range.
6-6.
Hachimura's got 7 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And the basket is good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Edwards fires from way outside. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And I like how they play defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
So with Williams on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. They've got Berea. Russell is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Malawach. And it's Whitehead in at the 3 spot. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
What I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
For 3, Edwards. And out again, Los Angeles with the triple.
With very little pressure.
Barry Mayer,
Three of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
For 3, Booker. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 21. Hayes.
That's a long one, Hayes.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Teron Lue wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. To take a look at the Spurs, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Pass to Malawach. Here's Whitehead. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Whitehead's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Edwards. Defended by Booker. Edwards inside. Russell's there. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Another RT. Right before right there.
Yeah, just going back
in the playoff.
It is really
in 2006.
Set the pick. Russell left side.
My God.
That one, no good. Lakers leading by 23.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Okay.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Booker. It's the target from 18 feet. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
What a finish!
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. Whitehead passes to Booker. They set the pick. Always going up to the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's the point guard in Booker. You see right there on that beautiful pass.
Pass to Hayes. Lead pass. Just the right spot. Hayes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And Phoenix making a change here. Mark Williams is checked in for Malone. Fleming comes in for Berea. Porter's checked in for Booker. And Henderson subbed in for Russell. Here's Fleming. It's deflected. Here's It's Hayes. That one goes
Let's go.
in. Look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Henderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Whitehead. Edwards defending. Outside, Porter. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound the Lakers. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Williams dishes to Porter. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. And it's blocked. And it's the Lakers on the break. Touchdown. Breakaway slam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Pass to Whitehead. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And please direct your attention to 7 points. And is ready.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Phoenix Suns.
#1 goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. The Warriors playing at Chase Center as they go up against the Pelicans. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Whitehead's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. A fader. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And for Phoenix, Scoot Henderson is out there with Booker. Then it's Williams. Then it's Fleming. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Porter. Back to Henderson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Edwards. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And how about the football? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work on the back. You're right, G.A.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And no matter what they've tried, but he just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
For Los Angeles, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the point in the second half. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Back to Edwards. To the left wing. Here's Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Henderson. 6 points for him. Outside Porter. Fleming the pass to Booker. And here is Williams. Porter in the corner. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Over to the left wing. Guarded by Porter. Fades away.
Beautiful answer.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Suns. Outside Porter. 1:53 left in the third quarter. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Edwards kicks to Hayes. Fades back. It's good for his 8th consecutive try.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Shoots a fader, and the Lakers check out 2 more.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Henderson passes to Booker. Porter kicks to Booker. From deep three-point territory. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Suns, Malwatch is checked in for Williams. Barea comes in for Fleming. And it's Whitehead in for Michael Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. That's tipped. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
No, Booker's strength is underrated, and it was on display with that finish.
Here's Hachimura. It's good again. So far.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Here's Booker. Great D that time from Edwards. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important? a pure pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I made a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. So with Williams on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Booker out there with Russell. Then it's Barea. Then it's Malone. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. Here's Malone. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here tonight.
Let's go.
That's what they say, right? That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Well, Phoenix shooting the ball at 42%. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nailed from the
Let's go.
And now it's up to 25 points for Clutch. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Booker outside. There's the pick. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Edwards passes to Hayes.
Let's go, right back. 140. Let's go.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Top of the key, Booker. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, Booker doesn't have any weaknesses. The mid-range area is somewhere he thrives.
Out to the right wing. And another basket for the Lakers.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Whitehead lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fader on the way. And another basket.
4. Let's go. Get back, get back.
The ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Edwards against Booker. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. And Edwards with the step.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Booker against Edwards. From the arc. No good from Booker.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that one in the first half.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's just cold-blooded. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 11 points in the quarter.
He's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And that one's good by Henderson.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 1:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Fleming. Porter looking it over. From deep. Rebound the Lakers.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looks good from here. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight.
48, let's go.
And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout off, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were.
Let's go. Let's go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Henderson kicks to Porter. On the wing, Booker. Edwards defending. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Unreal.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
It's Porter outside. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie